Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Security Guard Command. So I got something new to show you guys. I have been anticipating this for a week now, and I feel like a kid waiting for Christmas Day. I ordered a flashlight. I'm going to do a review on it. I'm going to test it. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you this flashlight real quick, and I will do another video after I've used it for a couple weeks to give you my impressions. I am hoping that this flashlight will be a mid-level price range flashlight for security that can be relied on. So without further ado, let's check this out. All right, so presenting the Nitecore MH25 Pro ultra long range USB-C rechargeable flashlight. Okay. 3,300 lumens on full brightness. A reach of 705 meters. It's almost a quarter mile, guys. Comes with a 5.3 amp hour rechargeable lithium ion battery. Let's get into this. All right, let's open this box up. Tell you guys, I ordered this over a week ago. It came 2 days ago, and I was in LA just wishing I could get my hands on this flashlight. I don't typically get that anxious about something that I've ordered. I tend to be pretty even when it comes to stuff like that. I don't get too terribly excited about stuff, but I was pretty excited about this. So here's a USB-C charging cord. Got a book with instructions. This is just a little business card. Oh, warranty. So yeah, check the warranty out here. Let's see, what are they offering on this warranty? So I'll have to look more into what the warranty is that they provide. Comes with this case. I'm not a fan of this case just because it's Velcro. I don't like that loud crackling sound as you peel the Velcro back just to get to your flashlight. Sometimes you want to keep quiet, but it feels like a pretty nice case. It feels like it's made pretty well. It's got a good thick solid nylon. So if you're not worried about the noise of the Velcro, this is actually a pretty decent case. So impressed with that. Gives me high hopes for this flashlight. Comes with some various cords and straps that you can put on this flashlight if you want to have like a lanyard on your flashlight. Now here it is, guys. Now just a fair warning, I already opened this box. I'm just doing a reopening of this box, unboxing for you guys just so you can see how it came packaged. This is it. It is a little bit smaller than my Streamlight Stinger. I'm going to put them side by side here so you can see them. You can tell that it is quite a bit smaller. We'll do a side-by-side comparison in a moment here, but I wanted to go over some of these features here. So here is the charging port. And one of the things that I've always disliked about this type of charging access is that this rubber here tends to be very loose. It pops out all the time, or it just gets completely ripped off and leaves the charging port exposed. But with this one here, it's actually pretty solid, and I expect this to actually stay on there and last. It looks like it's built pretty well. And it's not a soft rubber on top. It's actually like a harder plastic on top with rubber underneath just to keep it sealed. And underneath this is the USB-C charging port. All right, now we've got a tail cap on-off switch here. So you can do momentary or you can do on, okay? Like that. What you see here on the flashlight, the green here, that is battery level. So you know exactly how much battery you have left in your flashlight. Over here is the level of the light that are on. Right now we're at level 2. There's full brightness and low brightness. Now, actually, there are some things here. I'm going to go over the lumen settings on these settings a little bit later. But I played around with this last night in the dark, and it was actually pretty decent. I love this flashlight, and whatever setting you leave it on, when you shut it off, so right now I'm on let's just go here. I'm on level 2. If I shut it off, if I tap it, it goes back to level 2. It remembers the last setting you were on. So if you have a favorite setting, you can leave it on there and it will remember it. The grip on this flashlight is really, really good. I mean, it is a good, strong grip, but it's not too rough. It's not too sharp like that. I don't know if you can, oh, actually you can. You can stand this up on its tail. It's a little bit, it's got a little bit of stability, but not a lot. But you can actually stand it up. It does have, it does roll, but if you hold it still, it'll stay in that position. But once it gets rolling, it's not going to stop. It's not like an extreme edges there where, you know, flat edges where it stops it from rolling. So it will roll. The turbo mode, the high mode on this flashlight is 3,300 lumens. I think the level number 1 is 50 lumens, and I'll have to look up the others to see what the lumen settings are. In fact, I'm going to pull this. I'm going to add a screenshot of the instructions on this here, so if you guys want to read over it, you can look at it. All right, guys, here are the features. I'm going to slowly scroll through here, so if you want to pause the video and read about this flashlight, here we go. Here's the technical data that I was looking for. So the low setting is 50 lumens. The mid setting is 300 lumens. The high setting is 1200 lumens. And the turbo mode is 3300 lumens. And you can see the distances here of the throw for those settings. Apparently there's an ultra low setting that I don't know how to get to yet. I'm gonna have to read the instructions and figure that out. This is impressive, guys. I put it on a side-by-side with my Streamlight Stinger, and it definitely outshines the Stinger. The color of the light is a little bit different. It's got a slight greenish tint to it, but that tint tends to go away once you go to the higher settings. Looks like you can actually do several different types of batteries. Looks like it'll support 21700s and 18650s, and will also support the CR123A. So you got several options for batteries on this flashlight. I think it may come with an adapter for the batteries. I'm not sure what battery this came with, but I'm gonna go down the next column here and you guys can read this if you want. So I can get this to flatten out a little bit, and here we are. So it's got a strobe mode, a beacon mode, and an SOS mode. I've seen the beacon mode. It's basically, it flashes like every 1 or 2 seconds, and it's just a quick blip of light. So I would suspect that would last for days on beacon mode. So if you're in an emergency, if you're lost in the wilderness or something, that would be a great mode to just keep running so that you're always visible, especially at night. It's got some built-in protection features. Guys, this light on turbo mode gets hot. You shine it at your face and you can just feel the heat. It feels like a 500 watt halogen lamp. It gets hot. Turbo mode also does not last continuously. It runs for, I think 5 to 10 seconds, and then it turbos down. It goes down to high mode, and then once it cools off, it goes back up to turbo again. So you can't run turbo mode continuously. It just gets way too hot. And for a flashlight of this size, you can't put a lot of heat sink or anything in here to draw that heat away from the LED element. So that's expected. Here's the operating instructions. There's the ultra low. When the light is off, press and hold the mode button, then click the tail switch to access ultra low. All right, so I'll give that a shot. And then the next columns, it's all in a different language. So that would be the entirety of the instructions for this flashlight. All right, guys, here is my duty belt. Radio holster, flashlight with my loop. This is my Streamlight Stinger. I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna slide this Nitecore MH25 Pro into the holster. And it actually fits really nicely. Push it in there and it's snug, which is more than I can say for my Stinger. My Stinger is pretty loose. I mean, it doesn't fall out even in a struggle, but it slides out easy. But with this here, all you gotta do is pull and it comes right out, but it's got some friction. So it's got a level of retention there that I like, and it protects the button. So yeah, I mean, it works with my existing belt holder. No need for this one here, which I don't like anyway as far as the Velcro is concerned. If this was a button snap, I'd be happier. but it is what it is. I mean, this may be good for putting, for camping or doing something else, or even just everyday carry, because it keeps it covered and safe. But I would not use this on duty just because of the Velcro. If I'm in a situation where I need to stay concealed for my safety and I need to open up my flashlight, this right here, listen to this, it's just loud and it would reveal my position. So for duty purposes, I definitely would not use this. I would be more inclined to use something that has a button snap. See, like this here, even these here, I don't like the Velcro as much. I like the button snap better. But with this here in particular, I'm gonna be pulling this flashlight out for use more often than I would the glove pouch here. We've got gloves in here. Got a glove pouch, and then I've got a pouch here that has a handcuff key and a small backup flashlight in there. But I prefer that. Even though it does still make some noise, it's not an elongated, just awful sound. But anyway, this is a plus. It fits in this loop nicely with some retention, so I like that. All right, guys, I've got this camera pointed at the wall in my garage. Turn the lights off. It's daytime, so we're not going to get the full effect. I'm not going to finish this video till I'm able to show it at night as well. So you'll see some daytime and some nighttime shots. So this here is my Streamlight Stinger. And you know what I'm going to do? Actually, hold on. I'm going to stop the video here, and I'm going to go into pro mode on my camera so I can stop it from doing the auto adjust, because you can see the camera adjusting to the brightness, and I want to keep it level. So let me stop the video here. All right, guys, and I'm back. I put my phone into pro video mode so I can manually adjust the settings so that when I turn it on, it doesn't wash out the film. I mean, there's a little bit still, the camera still adjusts, but you can see it, the effect the light has here. This is my Streamlight Stinger, and this one is the MH25 Pro Nitecore. You can see the color difference. There's a little bit of a green tint to this, and we are currently on, this is on level 2. I'm on the highest level that the Streamlight will go, and I'm going to bump up the Nitecore now. They're about the same, pretty close to the same brightness here. This would be 1200 lumens. You can see it just definitely gets way brighter. You got a little bit of a bigger circle pattern, and a little bit of a cleaner, you can see around here it's a little cleaner edge. Here it's a little more diffused. This is turbo mode now. We're at full brightness, and it just completely washes out. If I go to here now, so you can see that the Streamlight is much brighter. A little bit of a wider light, but it doesn't make a big difference, especially at night. Your eyes will adjust to that color difference. This is level 2, and it's about the same as the Streamlight, but it's got still got a cleaner edge here. One thing that I will note, though, is that when you go to level 3 or turbo mode on this flashlight, it bounces back at you and it will wash out your night vision. This is a great mode for avoiding washing out your night vision, and it throws a good distance. I mean, even last night when I was testing it in my backyard, 40 feet, it eliminated the whole backyard just on this setting alone. So this is great. If I hold down the selection button, it goes into strobe mode. And then here now, let's see if I can test this beaker. I'm gonna hold it down and I'm gonna tap this. Oh yeah, this is ultra low mode. So if you hold down the selector button and then tap the tail switch, it's a super low mode, and I suspect this could go for days just on this setting alone. It's a great little night light. It's great for seeing something that's close to you, but you don't wanna blow out your night vision, but you still need to see something close, like note taking, for example. This is probably a great light setting for note taking in the dark. If I tap the selector, it goes back to normal mode. Let's see now. There was something else. I'll have to look at the instructions a little further to see how to get into the SOS mode and to the beacon mode. But so far, I am very, very happy with this light. It feels solid. It feels built well. The tail cap unscrew is very smooth. It's very well machined. Here's the battery that it came with. This is a 21700 size lithium ion battery. One of the things that's important to note on this flashlight is that it's spring loaded on the front of the battery and the back. The tail cap, the contacts are spring-loaded, and the front is spring-loaded. And the reason that that's important for a flashlight is if this gets dropped, the weight of the battery hitting the internals of the flashlight often break cheap flashlights because the battery is heavy, and when it drops, you're literally putting a lot of foot-pounds of torque right into the circuitry of that flashlight, and it'll cause it to fail and break. So, so yeah, I'm very, very happy with this light. One of the things I want to see if I can zoom in here, see if you can look inside. Here is the inside of this flashlight. Oh, the zoom is off. Hold on, let me reset the camera here. Okay, let's go back into regular mode on this camera so it auto zooms in. Now you can see inside of here. Got a little round LED module on the inside. That's what a lot of people are talking about, and that's what gives you that clean circle pattern there. It's just a clean emitter, so it puts out a lot of a really nice clean circle. And I suspect that also helps with the reflector and getting it to throw a lot farther. They're saying this is 705 meters, which is just over 2,100 feet. I did try it out yesterday, and it lit up my whole street all the way down to the very end, and that's... I would say that's probably the length of about 3 football fields for this block. So you're looking at 300 yards, and it lit up the whole street from where I was standing all the way down to the very end. So impressive flashlight, guys. I'm not gonna recommend it yet until I'm gonna do another review in a couple weeks after using it to kind of give you guys an idea of how this functions and operates. I'm also going to be testing the battery life. Let me see something real quick here. I'm gonna turn on, so right now I'm at full. So I'm going to reuse this flashlight, and I'm gonna see how many days of use on a shift I can get out of this flashlight before it gets to half battery. I don't like my batteries to get anywhere below half on anything, my phone, my flashlights. I like to keep them fully charged and ready for use. Nice thing about this though, with this USB, if you bought yourself a portable battery pack, you could charge it off of this, off the battery pack. I like the fact that it's USB-C. It means this company is staying with the times and keeping up with modern technology. USB-C has the ability to push more power through that USB cord than standard traditional USB. So I am going to stop the video here, and I will come back when it gets a little dark. I'm at work tonight, and I will take some shots of what this looks like in the dark. All right, guys, so here I am at the cemetery across the street from the hospital. I'm gonna put this light on turbo mode, shine it out there. And there we are. It is just lighting up. There's a little structure right there. Cannot see it with the light off. Yeah, and that flashlight gets hot just on the amount of time I had it on there. All right, and here I am at a darker spot in the cemetery. I've adjusted my camera settings to get pretty close to how it looks to my eyes right now. And I've got some light behind me, but looking into the cemetery, it's pretty dark. So I'm gonna light it up now. This is on mode number 1. And as you can see, I mean, it's not bad. It throws a bit, but let's crank this up to the next level. Not bad. Got a building over there with some windows shining back at me. I'm gonna go up to the next level, and look at that. This is level 3. You can see another structure there. Shining the windows there, really shining back. And I'm gonna go to turbo mode now. Here we go. There's turbo. And I can see across the entire cemetery really well, all the way to the very back. It's even washing out the camera a bit. It's so bright. It's not bad. This is very bright. Okay, I'm gonna walk down this ramp down to the lower level of the hospital. And it is just really bright. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom into the very end there and see if we can see. So you can see it's fairly dark back there, and it just lights it up. It's it was great. I'm in love with this flashlight. All right, I am now inside the hallway of my house. I'm gonna turn this light on level 2 mode only. It's about, I wanna say this is a 500 or 600 lumen output. And this is what it looks like. What you're seeing on the screen is pretty close to what I'm seeing in my eyes. I've got the camera set on manual mode and I'm adjusted it so it's pretty darn close to what it looks like to my eyes. It's not too bad. There's a bit of a flashback, but it's not terrible on mode 2. If I bump the setting up to 3 setting, it gets pretty bright. And then if I go to turbo and do this, I mean, it lights up the whole room just shining it at the ceiling. Totally unnecessary for indoors. Heck, you can even get away on level 1, which is 50 lumen output. For an indoors, it's not bad. You want a little more light, and level 2 mode is actually probably the best. So it's it's not a bad light at all, even for indoors. Even on level 3, it's still good on indoors. Shining down here. It does have a little bit of flashback, and it does hurt my eyes a little bit. So level 2 is probably what I would want to use for indoors. All right, guys, so this flashlight has exceeded my expectations. I did check on the warranty, and this manufacturer backs its product with a 5-year warranty, which is insane. I mean, they really stand behind the product. The specs say that it's IP68 rated, so it can actually be submerged 6 feet underwater. It's waterproof, it's dust proof. What else? It's got a drop rating of 1 meter or 3 feet, so it's guaranteed to survive a 3-foot drop. I'm impressed with this flashlight, guys. It is very functional, very bright. It is not a toy. I repeat, it is not a toy. It does get hot. The light is if you shine it in your face with your eyes closed, it feels like you're looking into a 500 watt halogen lamp. It's a 40 watt LED. I mean, it's no joke, guys. This flashlight, it's got some serious firepower. But the main thing is that I believe this will be a very reliable flashlight. I did go on to Reddit into some police groups, and I asked anybody running these lights on duty. Quite a few responded back, said that this same flashlight was actually better than the Pelican. A bunch of them said, yeah, great light, reliable, one of the brighter lights. And they said, one of them guy said he's been running his for 6 years without problems. So this might be the flashlight that is perfect for security. It's not a cheap Amazon Chinese light that's going to break. It's a reliable, proven light. It's very bright. And the price, in my opinion, is very affordable for security. Streamlight Stinger, which is a very good flashlight, will run you about $160. You go with a Surefire, you're looking at $250 and up. You're looking at some of these other lights being very expensive. So, in my opinion, $99 is a very reasonable price for a flashlight of this quality. Yeah, guys, I recommend this light. Absolutely. I will come back in a few weeks with some updates if I find any. If you guys decide to buy this flashlight, I just gotta forewarn you, man, do not look into it and be very careful with it, because it can do some damage. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you could cause permanent eye damage on the full turbo mode, especially at point blank. So be careful. As always, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. As always, watch your six, stay safe, and I will catch you later.